Welcome back, students of class 4, to your e-learning class. Today is your science subject. Today I am going to teach you the new chapter, new lesson, lesson number 5 or chapter number 5, solid, liquids and gases. You know that I have already started the chapter in our previous class, and I have also given the video, and live class also have been done. So today I will continue with the same chapter, chapter number 5. Today I will refer to you that you should follow page number 27. I will explain from page number 27. States of matter are interchangeable. So students, we are doing chapter number 5. Chapter number 5 is solids, liquids and solids, liquids and gases. Today your topic is states of matter are interchangeable. States of matter are interchangeable. Okay, so what does it mean? Interchangeable means it can be changed from one form to another form and vice versa. Means the second form or the last third form can be changed back into the second form, and again second form can be changed back again to the original form. So matter can change from one state to another state. For example, the states of water are interchangeable. You know the different states of water. The different states of water are solid state of water. What is it? It is ice. Liquid state of water. What is it? It is your water itself. And the gaseous state of water. What is it? It is your steam or water vapor. So heating makes the molecules move apart and less closely packed. Means when you heat water, it will change into steam or water vapor. So water changing into gaseous form, so molecules move apart, they become less closely packed, and then while cooling, means while you are cooling water, when you cool water it changes into solid form, that is ice, and while cooling makes the molecules come closer and more closely packed. Now we'll go to page number 28 now. This is from, I will discuss from 27 and 28 today. So see, these states of matter are interchangeable. So there are different processes involved in these states of interchangeable. So the different processes are melting. What are the different process? The different processes are first of all melting. What is melting? Melting means on heating, ice that is solid changes into water that is liquid. This is called melting. That means melting is a process by which a solid changes into a liquid. When you give heat to a solid, it changes into a liquid. Suppose ice, it changes into ice. On heating, it changes into water. Okay, next process is evaporation. So what is evaporation? You know evaporation, on heating, water that is liquid changes into steam that is gas. This is called evaporation. So what is evaporation? Evaporation is a process by which a liquid changes into a gas. This is called evaporation. So I can give one example. Suppose water. Water, when you give heat, it changes into steam. or water vapor. Okay. So the next process is condensation. 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 So what is condensation? On cooling, steam, that is gas, changes into water, that is liquid. This is called condensation. So condensation is a process by which a gas changes into a liquid. This is condensation. So example I can give, this steam, when it cools down, steam cools down to form back into water, to form water. Okay, steam, when it cools down, it forms water. Okay. Then the last process which is involved here is freezing. Freezing. So what is freezing? What is freezing? On cooling, water, that is liquid, changes into ice, that is solid. This is called freezing. So what is freezing? Freezing is a process by which a liquid changes into a solid. This is your freezing. So example I can give. What example I can give? I can give, see, water. When it cools down, water, when it cools down, it forms ice. Okay. So water is changing to ice on cooling. The process is freezing. So these are the four processes involved during the interchange of different states of matter. Okay, first process is melting, second one is evaporation, third one is condensation, and fourth one is freezing. So one equation is given here. See this symbol. One symbol is used here. This both side arrows. This symbolizes that the states of matter is interchangeable, means it can be changed from one form to another form, and that another form it can be changed back into the first form. Okay, so here it is given ice on heating, that is ice melts to form water. This water on heating, again the process is evaporation, it changes into water vapor. Now this water vapor or steam, it cools down. It cools down to form water. Process is evaporation, condensation, and when water, it again cools down to form ice. The process is freezing. So I hope students you will learn this process, and you will also learn the different types of process involved during the states of matter, interchange of different states of matter. So today up to this much. Hope you to see you again in the next class with the rest part of the chapter 5. So till then, goodbye to everyone.